चौखट पे चल के आज चारों धाम आए, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए।
आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। श्याम सलोनी मोहिनी मूरत नैनों में बसाओगे, पद पंकज के रजधर मस्तक जीवन सफल बनाऊंगी। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुण, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुण। राम राम रटते रटते बीती रे उमरिया।
मन मंदिर में रहते हैं श्री राम राम राम, गर्व से हम सब कहते हैं जय राम राम राम। शिव भी जिनको पूजते हैं वो राम राम राम, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम जय श्री राम राम राम। खुश हैं मेरे आंसू के प्रभु के काम आए हैं, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं।
हम कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, लोग मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं। और कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, लोग मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
कौशल्या दशरथ के नंदन, राम ललाट पे शोभित चंदन, रघुपति की जय बोले लक्ष्मण, राम सिया का हो अभिनंदन।
राम हे राम, हे राम, हे राम, जग में साचो तेरो नाम। हे राम, हे राम, मेरा आपकी कृपा
चारों धाम आए, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में, मेरे घर राम आए।
आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो।
चारों धाम आए, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं।
आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। श्याम सलोनी मोहिनी मूरत नैनों में बसूंगी, पद पंकज की रज धर मस्तक जीवन सफल बनाऊंगी। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन, हरण भव भय दारुण, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम। राम राम रटते रटते बीती देव मरिया।
मन मंदिर में रहते हैं श्री राम राम राम, गर्व से हम सब कहते हैं जय राम राम राम। शिव भी जिनको पूजते हैं वो राम राम राम, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम जय श्री राम राम राम।
खुश हैं मेरे आंसू के प्रभु के काम आए हैं, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं।
हम कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, लोग मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं। और कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, लोग मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
कौशल्या दशरथ के नंदन, राम ललाट पे शोभित चंदन, रघुपति की जय बोले लक्ष्मण, राम सिया का हो अभिनंदन।
राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम, जग में साचो तेरो नाम। हे राम हे राम, तेरा आपकी कृपा
चौखट पे चल के आज चारों धाम आए, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए।
आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। श्याम सलोनी मोहिनी मूरत नैनों में बसूंगी, पद पंकज की रज धर मस्तक जीवन सफल बनाऊंगी। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुण, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुण। राम राम रटते रटते बीती रे उमरिया।
मन मंदिर में रहते हैं श्री राम राम राम, गर्व से हम सब कहते हैं जय राम राम राम। शिव भी जिनको पूजते हैं वो राम राम राम, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम जय श्री राम राम राम।
खुश हैं मेरे आंसू के प्रभु के काम आए हैं, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं।
हम कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, लोग वीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
और कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, लोग वीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं। कौशल्या दशरथ के नंदन, राम ललाट पे शोभित चंदन, रघुपति की जय बोले लक्ष्मण, राम सिया का हो अभिनंदन।
राम हे राम, हे राम, हे राम, जग में साचो तेरो नाम। हे राम, हे राम, हे राम, मेरा आपकी कृपा से
चारों धाम आए, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए।
आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। श्याम सलोनी मोहिनी मूरत नैनों में बसूंगी, पद पंकज की रज धर मस्तक जीवन सफल बनाऊंगी। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन, हरण भव भय दारुण, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम्। राम राम रटते रटते बीती देव मरिया।
मन मंदिर में रहते हैं श्री राम राम राम, गर्व से हम सब कहते हैं जय राम राम राम। शिव भी जिनको पूजते हैं वो राम राम राम, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम जय श्री राम राम राम।
खुश हैं मेरे आंसू के प्रभु के काम आए हैं, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं।
हम कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, लोग मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं।
और कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, लोग मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं। कौशल्या दशरथ के नंदन, राम ललाट पे शोभित चंदन, रघुपति की जय बोले लक्ष्मण, राम सिया का हो अभिनंदन।
राम हे राम, हे राम, हे राम, जग में साचो तेरो नाम। हे राम, हे राम, मेरा आपकी कृपा से
चल के आज चारों धाम आए, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं।
आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, आयो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो। श्याम सलोनी मोहिनी मूरत नैनों में बसाऊंगी, पद पंकज की रज धर मस्तक जीवन सफल बनाऊंगी। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन, हरण भव भय दारुण, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम। राम राम
ओम नमः शर्वाय शंताय शंभव शंभवी नमः। विदेश्वर नमस्तुभ्यं भूतेश्वर नमस्तुते। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम विनाधरे विपुल मंगल दानशीले, भक्तार्कनाशिनी विरंची हरीश वंदे। कीर्तिपदे अखिल मनोरथ दी महारी, विद्या प्रदायनी सरस्वती नौमि नित्यम्। ओम ऐं सरस्वती नमः। ओम नीलाम्बुज श्यामल कोमलांगं, सीता संहारोपित भाम भागं। पानो महासायक चारुचापं, नमामि राम रघुवंशनाथं। ओम रंग रमाई नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर, गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम मनोजवांग मारुत तुल्यवेगं, जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं, वातद्वानरमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपदे। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। ओम 33 करोड़िका सर्वदेवी सर्वदेवताये नमो नमः।
प्रेम से बोलिए अयोध्या पर रामचंद्र की रामायण सुमिरन।
जय सुमिरत सिद्धि हो, गणनायक करिवर सदन। करु अनुग्रह सोय, बुद्धिराशि शुभ गुण सदनम्। मूक होहि वाचाल, पंगुचरय गिरिवर गहना। जासु कृपा सुदयाल, द्रवहु सकल कलिमल दहना। नील सरोरुषाम, तरुण अरुण बार जनयना। करु सुमम उर्धाम, सदा क्षीर सागरे शयना। कुंद इंदु समदीह, कुमार मन करुणायना। जाहि दीन परनीय, करो कृपा मर्दन मयना। बंदो गुरु पर कांज कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि महामोहतम पूज जासु वचन रवि कर निकर जासु वचन रवि कर निकर
प्रेम से बोलिए पावन पुत्र हनुमान की. So warm welcome to each and everyone, my dear devotees. Before we begin, we ask members of the Tri-Satasa group to keep the drums warm. The war itself begins today, Mahasangram. But before we do so, before we begin tonight's play, we ask all of our players to make their way in their first parade. As we welcome not only the players but each and everyone. We say blessings to you, thank you. We invite you to join with us in the coming nights tomorrow, my dear devotees. Shakti Ban, and of course Sunday, the big man himself. Monday we'll have a parade from 6 p.m. coming from the Mahamilan Mandir right here with a short Ramleela play, a beautiful program at puja and food prasad for all. Make some noise, members of the Tri-Satasa group. Keep the drums warm. So we are asking members of the Satyam Dance Academy to be on standby for any vocational dance. For those who were here yesterday, my dear devotees, we will not go in all the details, but you know how we put it in Pierre Road. Hanuman Lanka mein aaye. For the city of this Lanka was brought to its knees and crumbled. But will Ravan change? Not as much as a mustard grain. Shri Ram is saying to Hanuman yesterday, what will be our next moment and course in time, and we will see as our Leela begins. As we place our characters into their position, we draw your attention on the right hand side of the reading shed. You will see the city of Ayodhya in darkness and in gloom. On front of the reading shed, you see Mount Kailash Parvat. Devi Parvati and Devi Lord Shiva is listening and reciting the great Leela that we call Ram Charitamanas. Directly after that, on the right hand, on the left hand, of the reading shed, you will see the members of the Tri-Satasa group. On the extreme left, you will see Lanka. Today Lanka is looking well. Keep it up, my dear brothers. Although yesterday the city burning, but today I ain't want to say that part, I'll get in trouble. And to the extreme left of this field, almost outside the field, we see Devi Sita sitting there in a very lonesome form, and she's chanting Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We welcome our dear devotees, members of the Satyam Dance Academy, to join with us on the field. And we ask the dance group, not only tonight but in the coming nights, to be prepared from home with your songs and whatnot. There's a lot of activities. There's a lot of activities, so we cannot pause very long. So let us make some noise, a round of applause, representing the Satyam Dance Academy. Once again, a special blessings and thank you to members of the Satyam Dance Academy. So we draw your attention to the city of Lanka, and the place is still smoking after fire, fire and more fire. And in doing so, Ravan got forth and he brought forth all his counselors, his advisors and whatnot, and hiding amongst these individuals was none other than his brother Vibhishan. And Ravan, my dear devotees, did not allow anyone to speak, but putting things in practice that we must make entourage, we must fight war, we must do all these things now. But before any decision is made, Vibhishan, very minute, for it says in front of Ravan, a very small character, but with a big heart. For it says, when the three brothers came into this world, Ravan wanted power, name and fame. Kumbhakaran wanted strength and abilities, and all. Vibhishan one wanted to be a devotee. And Vibhishan bowed his head at the feet of the Lord. His Lord at the time was Sri Rama, the king, the Lord of Lanka. He goes down on the knees and he says, oh my dear, I beg of you, give up this evil ways. For anger is the arch enemy of peace. For the sake of our lineage, our people, for the sake of the city and all the queens, for the children and grandchildren, let us make peace. What took place? Bad par lagavo vinaya karaho dashish pariharimanaya mohamada bajaho koshal deshasya vati ramachandra ji jai sharanam. Ravan smiles. Mandodari, what do you think about this? This guy here eating my food, sleeping in my kingdom, his children I'm mining, paying. Look how well dressed and well kept he is, as he never missed a meal in his life. And now he is coming and telling me all that I have done is wicked. How you think you getting food on the table is the same wickedness? And Mandodari, what do you think? Mandodari smiled. Vibhishan said, listen, time has come and whatever has done is okay. However, you have stepped over the line now. For this divine lady that you have taken away is not ordinary individual. And yesterday, as I mentioned, the day before that was called the Kalaratri. Kalaratri is called Shakti Devi or Kali Mata, but today he refers to Devi Mata. Kalaya Rata Nishichara Kudakei Tei Sita Pada Priti Ganeri. That this divine goddess, she may not be Durga, Lakshmi or Saraswati, but she is all in one. And if you do not heed my words, that will come in a massive scale towards the city, ending your lineage, destroying your sons and grandsons and all the lineage that to come, making wives and children, widows and orphans who will suffer. Oh Ravan, I beg you, he goes back down on his knees. He remains on the knees, a very humble and pious individual. Ravan said, listen, you speak about Ram, 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 but you is a Ram too, you know. And I hope I don't get in trouble for this one. He said there are many kinds of Ram. There's Balram in Bhagavad Puran. There's Parshuram, we saw on the second day. There's Sri Ram, we see on the field. And then there's something called Nimakaram. You eat my food, you sleep in my bed, and yet still you call me wicked. If you must go, well then go. If the Lord is so great for you, He did not mind you and put you in this place and give you a royal seat. You are second to me. You are my advisor and whatnot. You yourself tell me about the man, tell you to forget that. And if that is all you want to treat me, well then go. The gates of Lanka is open because the Hanuman come yesterday and do what you want. So he could come in, you could go. And Vibhishan went back down on the knees And he remained for a while. He hold on now and he started to cry. He said, for the sake of the people, please. And this is where Rawan lose all the credibility. Rawan lift the foot. And he hit Vibhishan one kick. And Vibhishan started to cry. He said, please, brother, I will not come back to you. However, I beg of you, change your way. As the task comes along, Rawan said, listen, do not harm him, but get rid of him. Go, my once upon a time brother, for you are no longer welcome in Lanka. And the next time we see, death will come either to you or I. Get away. Go to your Lord who have been banished, who can only eat roots and fruits and sleep on the ground. Let us see how great you will be now. And Vibhishan will make his way. With his supernatural powers, he will be able to, just as Hanuman Baba was able to fly across, he would use the mystic magic, but it was a long distance he would have to travel. And in doing so, he would begin to chant the name of that Lord. Hari Rama Milana Sabahoye, Hari Javan Naach Raho, Hari Rama Milana Sabahoye. Will the Lord accept me? Will the Lord look at me as an enemy? But he realized, just as Baraton many days ago, if I must die, if I die at the feet of the Lord, then salvation, budget continues. Get a little tired, boy. Whole day yesterday jumping as jigger, you know. Nice, he reached across the ocean. And here now, he saw the entourage, they stopped him, they say, hold up, hold up. You cannot enter, first of all, we don't know who you are. Secondly, you look like a rakshas. And thirdly, you're still funny looking from yesterday, so hold up. He ran towards the feet of the Lord very quickly. And 72 million monkeys are gathered, so it took a little while. I myself cannot see the Lord from here. But they reached the feet of the Lord and said, Prabhu, we have a spy, we have a warrior, he is called Vibhishan. Hanuman Baba jumped up. He said, oh Prabhu, I am not telling you what to do, for my duty is a servant. But I can tell you from my point of view, he is no spy. He may be a great warrior and ally and asset. He may know all the secrets of the other side, but he is a devotee even greater than myself, for he wears the chandan on the back, and he lives amongst demons, and he is brave enough to chant your name. Shri Ram said, go. Hanuman Baba says, you know this individual, go and bring him. Hanuman Baba was so pleased, he sees Vibhishan, and he rushes forth, he embraces the same man up high. I know you will reach us one day. He lifted him up, came inside, came, lift him up and came. He looking tired, oh. Vibhishan dropped down on the ground as a stick. He lay down, he threw away the crown, take out the crown, we need crown, and lay on the feet of the Lord. This afternoon you will be granted a greater crown. And he said, oh Prabhu, sunalo mere pukaro Rama, sunalo mere pukare. You see Vibhishan ready to catch crab in a hand gloves. Bhagwan Ram lift him and embrace him. He says, get up, my dear brother, for you are my devotee. Mitra mitra se pritiga hridaya anamukaan. Jake manabacha prema dua dhuda duravagyan. That we are friends and brothers and allies, children of Dharma. But please tell me, I only want to ask you one question and then I will never ask you again. Why have you forsaken all the luxury, all the vanity, all the beautiful things on that side and come to me? I have nothing, you know. I don't even have a sandals on the foot. I don't even remember watching my hand is your rich, later as rich. Look at that, my dear devotee. Say, Prabhu, Name and fame in the twinkle of an eye. You know what has happened? When you get name, you just get fame, and when you get fame, you just get blame, and then you just get shame, trouble and worries. Money can come and money does go. The greatest root and the root of all evil, it says, is wealth, because more you have is more you want, and more you want is more you want to kill to get it. That is Ravan. Envy and pride, all these things, only for a period of time. But Lord, you are what we call the embodiment of Satyasang, the truth. You are here, there, and everywhere, but you are always constant and you are always true. Oh Lord, look at me not as a Rakshas, but I beg of you as an ally, as a friend, but more importantly, as a devotee. Sri Ram embraces him and he calls all the entourage. He says, come, not even in a dream, not ever in a dream. You see Hanuman Baba moving in puja story. Come and welcome our new friend here. And while you do so, I will go to the banks of the ocean a little bit. And I will do a little meditation. And in doing so, my dear devotee, Sri Ram went to the ocean. And he begins to pray. And while he is praying, Hanuman Baba says, oh Lord, we have to sit, and what is our next move? Sri Ram says, do not worry, I will return. Give me 2 seconds. He went to the ocean to think. Yeah, he will pray now to the ocean. Who is the ocean? Varun Deva Sagar. Om Namo Narayana. Hari Om
Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Hari Om Namo Narayana.
So it says the next step to take would include the water. And just as we as Hindus, we do not just throw anything in the fire. When Ganesh Utsav, Devi Yajna is going on, we don't just go and put it in the water. We must ask for permission. And Sri Ram has given an answer. He and he alone now, he will return back. He will call all his generals. He says, Hanuman, get Angad, Nal, Neel, Jamawat, yourself, Sugriv, all the greater warriors, and come, I have to speak to you. And there he begins to ask the question that Hanuman, you have gone yesterday and come back most successfully. But what is the next step now? We have heard that the entourage of Ravan has been weakened. Weapons have been destroyed, homes have been destroyed. So if we have to do what we have to do now, we have to hit the iron while it is hot. One jump up and say, Lord, let us cut down trees and build a bridge. He says that will take too long. Some say, well Lord, let us do like Vibhishan. Where is Vibhishan? They call Vibhishan, they say, Vibhishan, come. How did you go across? Come, come, come. How did you reach across? Vibhishan say, listen, listen. I am Rakshas by nature. To obtain Vardhan is very simple. I could fly across here, but not everybody has that ability. Hanuman may have it, and but not all of us have born with that ability. Some say, Lord, Prabhu Parivar Bhalwana, he said, Lord, why don't you just dry the ocean? In your previous avatar as Lord Vishnu, when you came, you dried the ocean by the touch of your feet, and all the water creatures, they started to cry, and they grieve, and they brought back the ocean. And Sri Ram said, listen, for the sake of so many lives to be sacrificed for Devi Sita, we cannot do that. We may want to do it, but she will not approve. For all lives matter, including all the plants and the animals. For it says, and this is science, if all of humanity die tomorrow, in 50 years' time, the world is going to be a paradise. But if all the bugs die tomorrow, in 2 weeks' time, all mankind die and everything die. Which one is more valuable? This is science. However, can we find a way not to destroy, but cross this ocean? And Jambavan jumped up. Jambavan said, Prabhu, I have a solution. And in that days, it might have sounded strange, but he said, listen, there is 2 chaps amongst us, Nal out Neel. They are celestial architects, meaning that they design together with the great gods and demigods, Vishwakarma. They built the heavenly region. When they took Avtara's children, they were very mischievous. So they used to take the murti, the lingam, the saligram, and they used to throw it in the water. And the sadhu used to come home and get vexed, but he did not want to destroy them. So he said, Neil, anything you touch, it is going to float, not sink. So they have the ability to build a bridge. They have the ability for it to float. Let us utilize this technology and this burden. Bhagwan said, well, I have an added bonus for the ocean. I had went to go and ask for him to open, but so much lives were lost. He cannot open the ocean for 72 million monkeys to go through. However, he says for 5 days, there will be no high tide or low tide, and to the minimum amount of movement. So we have 5 days. Can we build a bridge in 5 days? And I will tell you something, it is part of recorded history. If you go in India today, it is still there. However, in modern world, with so much technology, when you build a bridge in Trinidad today, tomorrow it have 10 potholes or it break down, and that is happening. Right there in India, right happening. So my dear devotees, what will happen? Instructions are now being given. Jamwan calls, Nal and Neil, come very quickly, Nal, come Neil. Bow at the feet of the Lord and start to make your plans. They were twins by nature, great warriors, but the architect of heaven. Together with Vishwakarma, they were born with this ability now. They were given what? String. They were given chalk to draw on the ground, and they are formulating a plan. They begin to measure. As the task comes along now, Sri Ram said, what will you need? Nala needs to listen. Bring rocks, uproot big trees, mountain peaks, the homes of demons, and get all the vine that you can get. We cannot part the sea, nor can we put on any pillars. That will take time, and this is why when my father was writing the script, he did not mark building of the bridge, but he called it the dying of the ocean. For he is going to use a simple vine, rocks and trees, mountain peaks, and they're going to link it together. And over 7.5 million years ago, for when you test the soil in India, and you test the rocks, it is so old. And from time to time in Rameshwar, Ramnagari, this one of the rocks will go apart and it is still floating. They will carry it home and put it in a bucket and it is still floating. And if we as Hindus did not document it, if Valmiki and Tulsidas did not put it in our books, it is an alien built a bridge too. It is called the Adam's Reef or the Adam's Bridge. It is still there in India, but because of climate change and more water enters into the earthly plane, because of the melting of the polar caps, it has been submerged. But from space, you can still see it. Sri Ram says, go. Right now, the Neil tribe to organize the lineup of this bridge now. Go from the north and south, east and west, and bring whatever is necessary. Rocks and trees, branches, vines, mountain peaks and whatnot, and we will build this bridge in a few days' time. These monkeys took it to be a game, and they started to sing, they started to chant, and they started to dance. Although the bridge is being built, the wind is blowing the rocks and trees So he says, okay, he took a piece of rock and he started to carve Ram, 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 and the bridge started to formulate in a straight pattern now.
बोलो सियावर राम की जय बोलो सियावर राम की बोलो सियावर राम की जय बोलो सियावर राम की पानी में तैरे पत्थर की नैया राम राम जय राम 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 जय राम 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 की नैया है राम देवैया राम राम जय राम 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 जय राम राम
Lord Shiva said, Parvati, O Parvati Devi, every year I will go and visit this Ramleela, but I want you to sit down here alone. Let us go. And it says that bridge will take 5 days. It might take us a little while. I want to go visit all over. I want to give my blessings. Let us go. And let us enjoy this Leela as we welcome each and everyone on behalf of the members of the Pierre Road Ramleela Committee. We say special blessings. Look at our young players today once again. Yesterday we saw them in the midst of all the jiggers. Now we see them building a bridge, so we must say special thanks to our young Andre, Keisha, Yogi and others, Darren and others for organizing the summer camp in July month where they had a lot of training and building of clothing, jump the characters and whatnot together with the parents of these individuals. Today you have seen your hard work come to pass. Remember once again, my dear devotees, we are not allowed to park on the other side of the road, only on the side closer to the ground, or else the vehicles will be wrecked or ticketed. We ask you to patronize in the form of sales. Tonight again, I must say special blessings to all our players, and the younger players and the parents of the players, our executive who have done a great job here, taking Ramleela to a different level, year after year after year. I see my dear brother once again, Guru, and his son is somewhere on the field. Yesterday he ran down a jigger until the jigger fall on. He's playing the role of the young Narad Muni in training. To all our past players, past executives, we say thank you. We're asking members of the dance group to be on standby. In the next 15 minutes we will need you. Members of the Saraswati Ramayana Chowkap group, my dear brother, Jota Narayan and sister, who are with me every night. My dear brother with us joining on the microphone, Ramesh Narayan, no stranger, Ramleela and Bhagwa here. Over the nights we had Uncle Ruma and Josiah, we had members all the way from Arima Hindu School also. We had members from the Endeavor, Shiv, Krishna Mandir, a Mandir that I associate with. We had members of Malabar Shiv Mandir, my Mandir, and in Arima. We have members of the other members of the temples, members of the Pierre Road Ramleela Chowdal group, Vrindavan Hindu Society, so many other groups that have joined us. But I must say thank you because of what had happened a few nights ago. Every time I touch down on this ground, people say, Baji, don't worry, no. This is our Leela, this is what we want, and we have our own unique style. And every Ramleela committee has their style. This is what we look forward to. This is what these children look forward to. This is what the executive, they take their holidays and time off, their school off to be here today. 4 days had passed my dear devotees. He continues to chant the name of the Lord on the bridge. 70%, 70 to 75% almost built. Day into night, but it was like a game for them. Look at them. They would jump and dance and clap.
राम नाम का गूंजे फिर से मिलेंगे रामचंद्र और जानकी। जय बोलो सियावर राम की, जय बोलो सियावर राम की, बोलो सियावर राम की जय, बोलो सियावर राम की, बोलो सियावर राम की जय, बोलो सियावर राम की जय, बोलो सियावर राम की।
Lord Shiva is watching on in a cosmic form. He said, look at my Lord. My Lord can dry this whole ocean here and bring it back to life. But he is a Leela, this is a game. It says that the Deltas and the Asuras are playing the game. The Leela is an act. And where is the stage? Planetary Earth. Heaven and hell is right here. Right here is the stage to take us to another existence itself in Ramayana. There are so many characters, over the 72 million, all are parts and parcels of ourselves. The Atma is representation of Bhagavan Vishnu. Sita represents peace, Hanuman Baba represents strength, Lakshman represents the senses, Ravan represents the ego and pride, and all the demons represent some of the negativities. For it says, when Ravan take away Sita, the Atma cannot be happy. When Maya take away the peace, the Atma becomes chanchal. The monkeys are chanting the name, and Hanuman Baba too is going back and forth, but he's making sure the younger one is doing the job. They begin to chant a beautiful bhajan once again. Ye bhajale Ram Ram Ram, ye bhajale Ram Ram Ram. Ye manwa, जीवन है संग्राम.
ये मनवारी जीवन है
4.5 days, almost 5. One by one, the warriors will return to Sri Ram.
भजे राम राम राम, भजे राम राम राम, भजे राम राम राम। हे मनवारी
Hey Manava, chant the name of the Lord. Look what the job becomes easy. Thousands and thousands of kilometers. Even now the nail will return to the feet of the Lord and say, oh Prabhu, the bridge has been completed. Let us not waste any more material. Send out a celestial charge. Once a lovely satellite and long before we are cell phone in the hands, Bhagwan Ram could have sent a message. And Sri Ram uttered a message to the gods, wherever you may be my devotees, leave materials as they are. The bridge has been completed. Hanuman Baba was traveling over a place called Vrindavan. Very familiar for the name Vrindavan Biharilal. And another important name, Govardhan Giridhari. Who is he holding? Hanuman Baba doesn't do anything by luck and chance. You know, watch at the size of the mountain. Coming from the Dronachal mountains of the Himalayas, look how big. But the Lord's word come to pass. He rests on the mountain there, Vrindavan. And in doing so, he was about to leave. But out of that mountain, a cosmic form named Govardhan, hold on, he says, hold up, Hanuman, hold up. Hanuman Baba says, listen, Govardhan, my Lord is calling upon me. Govardhan says, yes, I have heard. But you have taken me from my mountain region, where my wife and my family resides. My family, my whole, we have grown up there. You have taken me from there. Now you bring me in a strange place. I wanted to get the darshan of the Lord. Are you going to go back on your word? Sri Hanuman Baba says, but listen now. If the Lord says stop, I had to stop. He says, but if the Lord says stop, whose word is going to fall? Yours or the Lord? So are you the liar? And I am the fool. Hanuman Baba is a little confused, but he's called Gyan, go to Sagar as the Tasa comes along. Hanuman Baba said, listen, you could have just taken him up and get him in, and look how small he fella is. He said, but no, obedience, discipline is something we must have. He said, you hold up right here. Patience is a virtue, and virtue is grace as the Tasa comes along. Hanuman Baba, my dear devotees, will show you the range once again. And if you never see a monkey in reverse, you will see him in tonight's play. He begins to make his way back to the feet of the Lord. Agent, bring on to the reading shed. In reverse now, my dear devotees, only few characters I have seen in the golden age of Ramleela has done this. Many have tried, I myself over the years, and they have not been able to perfect it. However, you will see this motion being done also by our Narad Muni, trained professional, trained in what my dear devotees, Ramleela. He rushes forward, he sees the Lord, he says, Prabhu. And we say special happy birthday to one of our DJs. The tin one in front, I don't know it. And one Baba said, Prabhu. No sit down, keep don't even take out the casa. And one Baba said, listen, what to do, Lord, what to do, I am in a predicament. Sri Ram said, but you are Gyan Guna Sagar, you know everything, I just come to you. He said, Lord, I have promised Govardhan Baba your blessings. You say leave everything, I leave him there poor fella now alone there from his family. What we will do? Am I to break my word or break yours? What is the next step? Sri Ram said, do not worry, that is a predicament I am willing to help you with. And this is the only time, and I share this as if one of the few times that links one scripture to the other. He says, listen, in the next age to come, I will come as Sri Krishna Bhagwan, the blue boy of Vrindavan. But what will happen? I will move from Mathura to Govardhan to Vraj to Vrindavan now. And there when I reach 9-10 years, I will lift that mountain for 7 days and 7 nights. And out of all the 50,000 million celebration, that day will be recognized as the second to last day in the 5 days of the Diwali. It will recognize in the whole of the cosmos. Whenever you hear Diwali, you will hear Govardhan Puja. One of the many puja that must be done to Bhagwan Vishnu. So go, as the Dasa comes back along, go and tell him patience. But I will come not for 1 moment, 7 days and 7 nights. And his name will remain constant. For it says, in war blood doesn't matter, but name matters. Your name will remain for the cosmos, for your devotion, O Govardhan. Hanuman Baba was pleased with his words. Agent Brigo. Govardhan, he said, we have good news and we have better news. Do not worry, the only thing you have to remain a little bit. But the Lord says, if you sit down and wait. Once that you sit down here and wait, when the Lord comes, he will lift you for 7 days and nights. He will help the whole of the Vrindavan. He will teach Indra a lesson, and your name will be synonymous with Diwali. And a day will be given only in service to you. And the Lord also will carry your title, Govardhan Giridhari. Oh my dear Govardhan, Mana Bhaje Govardhan Giridhari, Pranata Hitakari. You remain here. Govardhan says, I will remain. For that I will wait. For a mountain has lots of time. For 100 years, as my brother said, the age of God is like 2 minutes. So you go ahead. Hanuman bowed his head and begins to make his way now back to the feet of Shri Ram. Ye bhajale Ram Ram Ram, ye bhajale Ram Ram Ram.
Bhajale Ram Ram Ram, bhajale Ram Ram Ram. He manwari, manwa, jeevan hai sangram. He manwari, manwa.
come on, man. Mr. Pringle to present Hanuman Baba with a new weapon. Let me see how good it is. Make some noise. Fire the victory in the world again. That's what we're talking about. Why we turn now, Shri Ram says, Hanuman Baba. I love it, I love it. Look at the style now, look at trouble. So on behalf of the Saraswati Ramayana Chowta group, we say thank you, our dear brother. A token of our appreciation. Don't mind I get my trophy when I say it. He says, oh Prabhu, business is seen about, no problem. He said, all right. We pause for cause, the celestial dancer, they say, bridge has been completed and when we're going to Lanka, Lanka is troubling already on the Bandung, so we ain't want to go Lanka. Not even dance group want to come Lanka, but I'm in trouble. Make some noise for the members of the Satyam Dance Academy celebration. We had this dance and we had the Lord. Before the dance, Nataraja, you go up in front with them, you are the Lord of the dance. A round of applause for members of the Satyam Dance Academy. Well done indeed. So Hanuman Baba was told by Shri Ram, go get all is necessary. But Hanuman Baba said, up there, yes, in the box day. Behold, Puja story had in. He says, come, come, sit. He makes a spot for the Lord. He says, come. He does also a spot. He said, Prabhu, you sit here. Lakshman, you sit on the side. Where is Sugriv? You know how Sugriv like in Pierre Road is a warrior. You know, we had to see how they fight today. You know. While this is going on, my dear devotees, the other warriors, they will join. They will form what will be like a half a circle, a semicircle right around from in front here. Do not block the scenery. So you come where Hanu is there, and we have a lot of younger players. So you know they have to follow the little instructions. Nice, well done. While instructions are being followed here now, Sri Ram will go to the earth now. While the making of the sweet rice and whatnot, a very special moment in time. There's 12 sacred lingams, and I'll ask my brother to say a few lines, to sing a few lines in Ashtakam. The lingam Ashtakam, while it is being done, the Lord took his own hands, using the sands of the ground itself, for he did not have an image of Sri Shankar Bhagwan, so he made a beautiful lingam, Ram Ishwar Lingam.
ब्रह्मा मुरारी सुरार्चित लिंगम निर्मल भाषित शोभित लिंगम ब्रह्मा मुरारी सुरार्चित लिंगम निर्मल भाषित शोभित लिंगम जन्मज दुख विनाशक लिंगम जन्मज दुख विनाशक लिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम.
They started to perform worship now. The meaning of the lingam, when this is said that Lord Shiva loves that form Abhishekam. They start to bathe this beautiful lingam with water, with ghee, with honey, with milk and whatever they had. While the beautiful Ashtakam is being chanted, my dear devotees, we invite you to join. Om Namah Shivaya.
तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम गजहार सुशोभित लिंगम गजहार सुशोभित लिंगम सनिचित लिंगम सनचित पाप विनाशन लिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिंगम तत् प्रणमामि सदा
as all the rituals have been taking place, my dear devotees. It says Sri Ram is performing worship to that lingam. It says Havan, whatever, Kandamula, Pal, shoots, fruits and roots. But let us pause to wonder why the master of the universe, whose wife has been taken away by a demon, will sit and perform worship. Is the same reason that us in society has success as human being coming from a noble and pious lineage. We don't just buy a house, we don't just buy a car and start to drive. We have to bless it. We have to check a day, we have to check a time. And we have to give praises to God. We have to say thank you to the Lord for blessing us. And here Bhagwan Sri Ram is saying, oh Bhagwan Shankara, bless this bridge, bless all my warriors, bless this body of mine, bless my mission, for I am going to fight your devotee. Yes, Sri Ram knew who Ravan was, and he knew that Sri Ravan was a great devotee of Sadashiva. And here he continues to pray, and Lord Shiva will get closer and closer, wanting to be in the presence. It says that this lingam was called Ram Ishwar Lingam, meaning Ram, the God of Sri Ram. And Sri Shankar Bhagwan says afterwards, this is no longer the God of Sri Ram, but Ram is God. So Ram Ishwar has two meanings, the God of Sri Ram, which is Shankar Baba, and it also means Ram is God. We continue performing worship to that beautiful lingam, my dear devotees. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya.
Sri Ram now will arise. He says, get up, warriors.
Om Namah Shivaya.
As he performs the Purna Holi, he says, listen, that if one goes to Sadashiva and thinks ill of me, not even in a dream can one get salvation. And if one comes to me and speaks ill of Sri Shankar Bhagwan Bholenath, not even in a dream that one can get salvation, for we are one and the same. However, he is the destroyer, Rudra, and I am the preserver. We perform different action, but we are cut from the same cloth. He and I are one, and today we worship him for this aspect. My dear devotees, Sri Ram says, oh Hanuman Baba, what is the next step? Well, he says, Lord, I will not allow you to cross this bridge. Firstly, I will test the banks of this river, this thing here. So give me the permission to go in front. And Hanuman Baba, my dear devotees, beautiful music, and as the dasa comes along also, we'll begin to make the way now, testing each part, making sure that this floating bridge that was built 5 days now, and it is still in India, millions and millions of years after, tested by Hanuman and the 72 million monkeys. What will happen? Long time people say either we sink or we float. What will happen? Lord Shiva is a witness. Adi Shakti Jagadambe Mata, Devi Parvati, Narad Muni. All of these individuals, they are making the way across now. Aage chale bahuri na gunai, one footstep at a time. Hanuman Baba will lead the entourage. my dear devotees, rumble in the earth itself. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And one Baba said, God warrior Lord, it is safe. These guys have done a great job. Look, nothing is moving. Let us go. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Lord Shiva continues to dance that tangent dance now. You see him moving upwards and downwards, inwards and outwards, blessing all the devotees. He will lift his hands, lift the trishul in the air, and he begins to bless all the devotees. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. So yesterday when Hanuman touched down into Lanka, he saw a beautiful mountain called Mount Suvela, still in Lanka today. One of the highest peaks mountain that you can see every day across the board. Shriram was not allowed to enter the city and town for 14 years, so he says, "Oh Hanuman, direct me to the mountainly region as you spoke about Mount Suvela. Let us go, Shriram, this is the direction." He guides the Lord, Shriram, while supreme hunger, dull, meal, ravens and shade, they will remain back, and they will make sure the younger ones are crossing. Lord Shiva continues to bless them. Ravan was unaware. You will see Ravan will go to his gallery now to relax a little bit. After the city has been burned, Ravan does not know what is going on. He's a little confused. Together with his beloved Mandodari, they will sit down in the balcony and they will be rejoicing and regarding and remembering. And while this is going on, Sri Ram, 72 million monkeys will be entering into a place called Mount Suvela. Ravan says, "Listen, warriors, the sun is a little too hot. Bring an umbrella, golden umbrella. Open it here. I do not want Mandodari to feel disaccustomed, and I do not want her to get the bursting rays of the sun." The monkeys now, they were very tired. They will sit down. So we're asking you guys, if you had to stay there, you had to sit down, because I'm not seeing straight across. Nice, well done. Yeah, they are a little tired, so they will rest before they can plan a strategy. And Ravan now withdrawing back your attention. And Mandodari, who was Mandodari? Mandodari, my dear devotees, a beautiful character in Ramayana. It says there was only one woman greater than Mandodari in Ramayana, and that was Sita, but she was the wife of Ravana. She remained duty stead, and she was speaking to her husband on this day, and she is talking to him. She says, "Oh husband, I want to tell you something, but I want you to promise me that you will not speak or get angry until I am completed." You see, Mandodari, just as all wives, they know how to deal with their husbands. The moment a wife swells, she faces her husband as more sorry. I could tell you from experience. It says, my dear devotee, Ravan says, "Why will you say these words?" She says, "You know you are very hot-tempered, and you do not like to let people talk to you, so promise me, sit, bring a chair for Ravan. Come Ravan, sit, I want to speak to you for a moment. Oh my beloved, do you remember the days that we would walk upon this earth, where air itself could not pass between us? We were so young and so in love, and we didn't have a care in this world. Now we have to study kingdom and family and all these different things. Let us forsake all these things now and go back into that sannyasi life. Ravan said, listen, I would love to do so, but so much responsibilities. And just now I have to face an entourage. I have to face a battle against Ram and their Mandodari. Now she will get up and he will remain sitting. She says, this is what I want to talk to you. And this katha is a very important katha, very long katha, but I will bring it down in a few moments for you. She says, listen, that Ram is no ordinary Ram. You look at him as a little boy, banished, a banished prince or a banished king. But he is much, much more than that. He is Vishnu Narayana. He is Brahma Vishnu Mahesh. He is higher than all the cosmos. He is the universe, known and unknowing. All that is what we know and what we don't know and what we may not know and what we think we know come back in one. He is everything, he is nothing, and he is here, and yet still he is nowhere. To understand that, you have to have understanding not only of science but faith. However, I will give you the description. Picture a huge form of man, and there is three lokas: the heavenly region, the earthly plane, and the hellish region. His head from his neck go upwards is like the heavenly region. His hair is like the cloud that blocks his face, the moon. His nostril is like the fire, and his lips and teeth is like Yamraj itself. It says his body represents the physical plane. His body represents the earthly plane, that of dirt, material of water, and all this air and winds and fires, that what makes up the human body. The hair on his body is that of all the trees. The bones are the structures that hold the earth together, and the flesh is the physical structure that we see growing, what we call the earthly plane. His blood and vein represents the water and the channelways. His belly represents the ocean. Why the belly and the ocean? Whatever is placed in the ocean, it can still take more. It says that no matter how much you give God, He can take back all. And it says from the knee go downwards is the hellish region. However, if one could go back to his feet with love and devotion, then one could obtain all forms of physical comfort and mental, social, and oneness with Him. She goes back, she says, the head of the Lord is like the Brahmins. And this is where we get fooled and say the caste system, as people know it is the job that we do. The brain has the education to teach. His hands are like the Kshatriya to protect. His body is like the Vaish to put things into practice. And his feet is touching the ground, so it is the should. And some say that is the lowest. But it say that is even the highest. That when you can go to the feet of the Lord and place the head there, you can get salvation. Why is she telling him this? She says, oh Ravan, all this thing that is bothering you today, you know what? You can ease your burden with the twinkle of an eye. All you have to do is surrender to the feet of Sri Ram. And the words was getting to Ravan, you know. She's saying, oh Ravan, forget this thing, make not the kingdom, give back Sita to Sri Ram. Your legacy, your lineage, your name will be revered, respected to be as a great warrior. You have worshipped Lord Shiva, left the mountain. You are a great soul coming from a lineage of Brahma. You have been blessed by Nikumbala Devi, great warrior that you could only die by the hands of man and monkey. What again you want? What name and fame you want? While she is saying all these words, as we see now, my dear devotees, the breeze begins to blow. And the umbrella starts to move and it makes a horrible sound. It says the earring on the ears of Mandodari start to catch the light from the umbrella, from the sun, and it start to glitter all over. And as the conversation is taking place in Lanka, Sri Ram calls Hanuman, he calls Vibhishan, he says, Vibhishan, is the climate different here? We just finished. The rainy season in India, now we see clouds are gathered, we hear thunder, we see lightning. What is going on here? Shri Vibhishan says, no Prabhu, that is no thunder, no lightning. But in doing so, that is the airings of Mandodari. The noise that you are hearing is the noise from the umbrella of Ravan. Oh my dear Lord, I ask you one favor, take a headless arrow, shoot down that umbrella, let Ravan know that you are in Lanka. The Lord smiled. He took out an arrow from the quiver. He says, oh Vibhishan, if this is your advice, so be it. Sugriva is looking on. Sugriva was very eager, wanted to repay the debt. So he is looking on. And what happens now? Ravan is listening to the conversation. Sri Ram took an arrow, took out the head and aimed with only the use of the sound of the airs. He shot into the direction. And in shooting into the direction, Ayodhyapati Ramachandra ki! The umbrella fell. But not only the umbrella, the earrings jumped out the airs of Mandodari. And you know when women lose the jewelry, die trouble, she jump up now all the time. She was talking Dudu Dale, now she's done. Ufa Mausi look trouble. She says, you see the same thing, Ravan. One monkey come the other day, destroyed the Ashok Batika, killed Jambod, Akshay Kumar, Meghnada to go out, the whole city burned. Now what is going on? For an arrow to reach here, Ram has to be in Lanka. And if Ram in Lanka, 72 million monkeys. Ravan got up now. She said, you see, youth, it is better you get away from me, you know. And she says, you go, I don't want to walk. Every year I just walk, you take a walk now, take a walk. Look, Ravan getting put out of you in place. Ram didn't need to put out Ravan. Look, Ravan get buff out, look, trouble. Make some noise for me, man, don't every my daddy, what is? You see woman as boss? Poor fella looking mighty and majestic. He now get rough up there, he start to come down the steps slowly but surely. And from a distance as the dancer comes along, my dear devotees, Sugriva, see Ravan now, Ravan under so much stress. Sugriva rushed forth. Sugriva rushed Ravan. And as Sugriva rushed in, my dear devotees, oh everybody talks, you come in, you rush him, man. Ravan said, but what madness is this? He holds Sugriva and dash him on the ground. Sugriva did not realize the power of Ravan. He attacked again. With one hand, Ravan hold him and dash him, and Ravan got in a bad mood already. Again and again. Ravan took out the frustration. We have reached the 8 o'clock hour, my dear devotees, so in a little while we'll be passing the Aarti. Or we have already started, so we ask you to patronize the former says. Tonight our Parsad has been donated by one of the families of my group, the Surgeon family. I once upon a time father-in-law and family, so I say blessings to them. And we will see a little scuffle here today. Look at Ravan. We only see Ravan on a normal basis on a Tuesday and a Sunday, so we give him a little run in the soil today, a little warm up of the blood. But my dear devotees, Sugriva was so eager. Ravan's body said, that's where you come along, Katanu. Come. I will use my left hand next time. Look at the power of Ravan, look at the build of Sugriva. But there was no match. Ravan says, come, and every blow, he would swing that monkey. Thank God it's a monkey, and he would land on the feet. Sugriva did not know when to give up. Intervene. Hanuman Baba now will intervene. He says, so brave, we rally at the run out, so brave, hey. come. Ravan said, but what madness is this? I am trying to relax here. You are coming to in my own place. You are coming in my place and trying to destroy me without any warning. Supreme has to be taken away. Ravan says, get away, get away, get away, and Ravan will return to his kingdom. Sugriv now rushes to the feet of the Lord. The Lord says, Sugriv, what is going on? Haste puts us nowhere, for a nest that is built in haste has flaws. Look at Ravan. Ravan say, hold your Mukhtar bhai. He said, if we wanted to destroy Ravan, if it was so easy, I would not need your entourage. I have Sugriv, I have Angad, I have Hanuman, I have Lakshman. I could have just come in here and lego some arrows, but there are protocols. You have, as a king, you must hold your temper. I know you are eager to fight, but there is a time and a place. He blesses them. He said, don't worry. I understand. Do not worry. But now you have put me in a delicate position because I was going to choose you to send you as a diplomat to make peace, but you don't start war. But listen, before you go, who do we should send, or who do you think we should send? So he says, Lord, please forgive me. I did not know what overwhelmed me, but it may be happened for good. Nothing happens without a reason. For Bali's Putra Angad, he is a very noble individual and in training. And let me tell you something, Bali's father and Ravan was once great friends. So let him go as not only as a messenger, but as a once upon a time friend, to see if he can assist in this transition to become peaceful. Bali, my dear devotees, was a warrior great and noble, and his son was called Angad. Angad now was called upon. Oh Angad, says Sri Ram, I want you to go. I want you to go and follow in the footsteps of Hanuman. Go and speak to Ravan and ask him to give back Devi Sita. And if he does not do so, then war is certain. As the Tasa comes along, Angad was a bit skeptical. He said, Prabhu, I am one of the youngest here. So Hanuman Baba embraced him. He said, Angad, you are maybe one of the youngest, but always remember who you are. Never forget who you are. Bali Putra Angad. And he says, hold your head high and go as a messenger. Go as a messenger. And if you have failed, then war is certain. Look at the movements of the feet now, being as excited to get an opportunity. He makes his way with the speed of a supersonic jet. Ayodhya Mariama Chandra Ke! Ravan, my dear devotee, is now a bit upset. But a messenger spy comes to Ravan. Oh Ravan, another monkey has entered and he is following in the old pattern of Hanuman. What to do? He says, where is my son Prahas? Prahas is what we call an agriculturalist. He deals with plants and animals, you know, to capture animals alive. He says, oh Prahas, go and bring this monkey for me. Bring him for me. I want to see what is going on. One monkey come, another one come. Go quickly. Prahas says, yes, Father. And Prahas begins to make his way now. Trying to see the monkey. The monkey is on the tree. Once again, my dear devotees, this is special welcome to you, each and everyone. This is special thank you to all our players and all our executive members, our younger players and the Pierre patronize in the form of sales. We have also the beautiful Indian delicacies and all things that is between. We have fun and games. We have clothing on sale. Whatever you purchase, a part of that goes back towards Ramleela. We ask you to assist in the form of the auntie. Everything from the auntie goes back into Ramleela celebrations. Special blessings to the members of the Tri-Satasa group. And every night you see this Sasa group is growing from the smallest child we see here to the biggest individual. And I know by Sunday we will see about 25 base. And we invite all other Tasa group to join with Mr. Laki, and many Tasa group will tell you, and I'm not here speaking on the Tasa groups, but they have learned so much from our dear brother Laki, members of the Guz Song Crew, Mr. Ramutar, photography, Mr. Special Blessings, members of the Satyam Dance Academy and all other dance groups who have joined today with special blessings on behalf of Mr. Ramcharan, Uncle Ramcharan of Piaku, no stranger to Ramleela. His daughter was here earlier doing free Mehndi through the booth in front, representing Guardian Life, Guardian General. He has sponsored the food for this afternoon. And of course, Prasad was sponsored by the Surgeon family, representing the Saraswati Ramayana Chowta group. I must say a special thank you to Yogi. You know, this morning some stuff was coming back up and she put an end to that. As a great leader would do, I must say thank you for having my back just as all the other members here. Heat and battle now, my dear Yudis. Angad says, I have limited time, but I have time enough to deal with you. The demon says, come man, you come in my place and you tell me what time. If you want some, come get some. So just a gentle reminder, Caribbean flavors of mommy samples. I believe it's in front of the Hanuman Mount Murti. So please patronize, please come and enjoy some cool mommy. Special blessings also to our dear brother of the Daniram, Vishala and crew, members of the Pierre Road Ramleela Mandir. And in a little while we'll have a vote of thanks, so we must say special blessings to all those who are sponsored in the form of cash and kind. What you see on the field and off the field and on Sunday morning costs a lot. It is by the blood, sweat, tears and great contribution, sleepless nights, and a lot of planning, and we say special blessings to all those who have contributed. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm asking Yogi tomorrow. She has a list of all those who have gone to the great beyond. So you'll put it on CD and we will run it each night from tomorrow. I will say thank you to those fallen soldiers who have left us and gone to the great beyond, but have made sure Ramleela continues. One of that would be my father and grandfather of the Banarsi clan. And whenever the souls of these individuals are, we say blessing, not only my grandparents, but all the parents, grandparents of those who have gone, but made a contribution. We say thank you, not only to those individuals, but to their family. I failed to mention this last night and for the past nights, but I must say special blessings to Pandit Alan in the absence of every other over the years. Before I have come here in 2006, he was the narrator. We had Uncle Cheese, Thakur Bhai. So these are great narrators who have passed through here. We say blessings and thank you for their services. All of these individuals have gone to the great beyond. Pandit Alan was no stranger. He was in charge of Ramleela for many years and also the Mohammedan Mandir, a great soul, a cousin to my family. And his son is here, so you can get ice cream by him. I must say special blessings to that family. God bless them and bless that soul of a great warrior who have gone to the great beyond. Indian battle. They will lock horns as warriors would have done in those days. Hand-to-hand combat, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, boxing and wrestling and Nollywood stage. The warriors of the monkeys, they would depend on the Muktar. So you would hear iron clashing on iron now. For solid steel was used to develop the swords of these warriors. And solid iron is being used to carve and construct these Muktars. See the skills of a monkey, the hands, the feet, the claws, the tail, with the ability to move and climb, look trouble on the tree. Weapons of mass destructions. You will see the Muktar, the mace, the thistle, the swords, the shields, iron on iron, steel on steel, my dear devotees. As of tomorrow, we are asking all our players who have and executive members who have to park inside the ground, please come a little earlier. We do not want any, tomorrow is Saturday, we do not want any driving. There are a lot of little children. We do not want any incidents to take place. We will uproot the trees, the mountain peaks. Look at people! Let me say special blessings once again to all you wonderful individuals who have come out night upon night. On Wednesday we had a lot of scattered showers, and yet still you have made it. Yesterday and today we have come out very early to be part of this yajna, so we must say special blessings. It would shake the earth itself like thunder and lightning. Sridham is looking on, the warriors are a little worried. Ravan is wondering what is going on. Sita Mata is chanting the name of the Lord. Sadashiva is giving his narration. Devi Mata is waiting to see for not a drop of blood must fall. Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanchidam Namastasyai 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 Namo Namam Chaitvam Devi Chamunda Devi, and I don't know what yogi doing over there. Adi Shakti Jagannath Mata Ke. You see why there's no trouble? Blessings once again, and on my own behalf, on behalf of my group, I must thank all those of you for your support. And yes, it was a little bit depressing for a moment of time. However, this is the style of our Ramleela, and I will tell you, in the words of my father used to say, if you don't like the station, change it. There is 56 Ramleela coming. That is okay, all is the same Leela of the Lord. This is our style. We have been doing it for countless years. I have inherited this from the big guns. And yes, we have made some errors as we go along, and we do apologize. However, we will not go quietly into the night. Hare Hare Mahadev! Angad had played with his demon at a limited time. However, it was not the time for the demon. So I'll give you one more rumble, one more carry. I find you guys guys need to drink a little Monster or a little Red Bull. Red Bull give you wings. Monster give you a heart attack, but you need to rumble. Come on. Little fella's moving like a little sleep. He had to rumble like Hanuman for about 3 hours and he was good. And I always say it's 2006 till today. I have never seen, and this again is my opinion, I am not saying it on anyone's behalf, and this is not to make anyone's Ramleela less than ours, for I am part of 7 different Ramleela committees over the years, but it is the best I ever seen. And just yesterday, one of the members of my group, their granddaughter, told me, we have been in Ramleela so many years, but this was one of the best burning of Lanka just a few hours ago. She said, Uncle, I have never seen thing like this anywhere else, and this is how we like it. But whatever was done yesterday, Anu himself, our president, asked it. But this is our way, and look at our way, my God, what is. It is keeping us entertained, but yet still we continue with the leader as we reintroduce the original. For us, my God, what is. I'm God and playing with this demon long enough. For time is of value. And it says enough is enough, and it's time for a change. For us knew he was about to leave this world. However, a hero dies once and a coward dies 1,000 times. And the duty of the warrior is to die in service of his king. So he rushes forth. Anger jumps on him, throws him to the ground, begins to rip and shred. Pound him to the ground. Anger says, you fall and I rise in the name of the Lord. For it says, coursing in his vein was lightning. We ground and pound until there was no sound. Adi Shakti Jagadambe Mata Ki! Not a drop of blood must enter into the atmosphere. I'm good, make sure. Them fellas just fooling, you know. I'm good now. Bring some water for the man. Bring on water, bring it. We have so much officials and no official water here. Oh, you don't get water. Well done. You know, that's why this guy, you know, they call Brigo. The Brigo Cosmetic in trouble, man. You know. I'm going to start the room now, and other warriors hearing Prahasta died. They want to interfere, but they're afraid now. He becomes a threat now. He becomes a hero. Look at him. They are afraid of him. He enters into Lanka in the main city, the only standing place, and he starts to investigate. He wants to see the work or the job done by his uncle. He sees what? By real fire bastry here, I live on King. He goes up and down, in and out. Look, he ain't said namaste. He walks in like this is his house, just so you can see him climbing up the stairs. I lost him in the crowd now. But they did not lay a finger on him. He was so powerful. Bhali Putra. He would leave the lower levels and go on the upper levels. And he would pass the upper level now, and he going quite up on top and sit down a little bit. He wanted to go in the tip top to see from everywhere. He starts to see which bolt is tightened and which is untightened. Give the man a spanner one time. Oh Lord, all the nuts slack all them. I feel a few nuts slack in them brain too. Rawan says, hey, check the one on that side here, the next side. Rawan said, come down before you get hurt here, you know. And God says, listen, give me just 2 seconds, I will be with you. I have a special message for you, but I want to make sure he wants to see what is going on here now. He starts to move. All take out a picture. That is a good picture to take out. Stay right there. Hold on right there. All done? Nice. We continue now. Now don't fall. If you fall, we go laugh and then we'll come and look for you. Come down easy. Yeah. Look trouble. Look that one. All you buy that thing second hand. Rudy. Bring the well in touch. We have some loose screws. And some of them bring to you. Angus says, hold up. I'll take my coffee with a little bit of sugar, no milk. Coffee. You're lucky to get coffee there. Angus start to swing now. Don't fall down, eh? He say, Rawan, are you the same Rawan in our books? Angad says, Rawan, I know you. Rawan say, hey, sit on one spot now, but a monkey mind is like the mind, very chanchal. He can't sit in one spot, but he has to move up and down and up and down. Rawan say, hey. You know, I quote my brother. My brother-in-law, he said, don't call me boy, call me Roy. He said, oh, I sit down, all right, I sit down. I sit down. Rawan said, listen. He said, but I ain't seen you, man. Sit down higher, go on the throne. Right, now, you see? All the level now. Rawan said, count high, who are you? Angad said, listen now, you are 10 head and no brain. I am Bali Putra Angad. Rawan said, Bali Putra. He said, Rawan thought he got a foot in the door. He said, listen, I knew your father well. Angad said, yes, you knew him well. And you tried to destroy him. And my father rubbed you in a tail and left you there, and he was doing devotion, and I would play with you as a toy when I was small. And because of the body odor and whatnot, my father got a rash and he let you go and you had to run. Remember those days? You were once his best friend and now you is his enemy. But that is okay. I am not here on his business and his concern. He is no longer here with us. I am Rama Bhakta Angad and you are Ravan. I have come here on a message, but I want to see how great you are. I have destroyed your son Prahast, and I will destroy all of them here. But Ravan says, listen, you are the son of Bali and you're taking orders from a banished prince. You should join my alliance. You should become friend with me and make me your ally. I will destroy this prince and I will give you back Kishkinda. And we will rule together. Angad said, listen, I don't want no kingdom. I just want to serve my Lord and do my duty. No words of yours will become poison in my mind. I do not listen to people of this individual and this nature. You are corrupt. Everything that you say is only for your own benefit, for lies uttered through your blood, your vein, and through your lips. Nothing that you say is true, but I will tell you something today. Angad watch him dead in the face, dead in the eye, and he says, listen, Ravan, in the words of Game of Thrones, winter is coming. And for those of you who know that mean, problems are coming, winter is coming, oh Ravan. For death is near. We need no fancy crystal ball. We need to check no patra, no reading of hand and stars and all these things. For what you have done, you have welcomed death in the form of Sita. Yeah, take it out. I ain't seen it properly with that. Break the branch too. All the fellas could work in destruction mode, boy. Want to break up house and then we could bring all you. Ravan said, let me move my bow, yes? And God said, listen, winter is coming, that is near. But I give you a remedy. All you have to do is give back David's Sita to Shridam. Ravan says, no, no, no. That is something I am not willing to do. He says, I am not finished. And surrender, he says, that is a word not in my dictionary. The word surrender, I do not know what that means. I'm going to say, well, listen, listen. 10 head, no brain, and common sense is so common again. I will give you an easy way out, Ravan. You want an easy way out? Ravan says, anything easy I go take, He says, all right, all right. Listen to my words and hear if it's sounding okay. I will give you a very simple challenge. I will tell you the challenge just now. But if you win this challenge, Ram and Lakshman will become your servants. Sita will become your queen. Hanuman who burned the city will do all your slave work and bidding. I will become your ally. We will get Lanka, we will get Ayodhya, we will get Kishkinda, we will get everything, every kingdom in this vast region we will conquer together. I will do everything you ask without any answering, without any hesitation. This I promise you. Ravan said this sounding good, But everything has a trick. Everything has a trick. What is this trick? He says, hold up, hold up. He says, listen, I want to put a challenge for you. Will you accept that challenge? Ravan said, I ain't foolish, 10 head, I have a little brain still. You want to tell me I'm not going to say yes and then you trick me? He says, all right, all right, all right. He says, listen. And the nightmare of Lanka, my daddy, listens. He says, listen, you see this foot, this right foot here? When I am ready, I'm going to put it on the ground. And if you or any one of your minions here, orcs, rakshas, demons, yaksh, any one of these individuals, from big to small, including yourself, could lift my foot as much as a mustard grain, then all these great things I am going to give you. Or if not, you have to surrender to Sri Ram. Are we doing it on the catwalk, my daddy? What is? Or are we going on the ground? Our president said, take it to the ground. Look, clear the place, clear the place. Give him some room as the Tasa comes along. Anga now, he stretches for a moment. He said, Ravan, are you in agreement? And Ravan smiled. He said, listen, monkey. You came to Lanka in search of a madman, but you have found a God. I will conquer, but I will accept your terms, but I will give you one more in return. That if any one of my warriors move your foot, I will eat this body of yours. I will give them to feast, and I will use your brain as a delicacy. Angad says, so shall it be written, and so shall it be done. And Angad begins to chant the name, Ram, Ram, Kai Ram, Kai Ram, Ram, Kai Ram. Prem se boliye, Ayodhya Bari Ram Chandra ke. He tried now, bar, one at a time. He could not move as much as a mustard grain. The gods and the demigods, with the assistance of our DJ, will be blowing the sacred sun to show the world that some change is taking place, giving that strength to the body of Anga. mustard grain, as long time people say, not even a clue. Angad smiles, he says, come there fellas, I'll only picnic for nothing. I eat Mallory and get the chutney free, but I'll only eat it, come, move my foot. The warriors, they beat the chest, they stretch their limbs, but not as much as a mustard grain, not a millimeter, a micrometer. They could not even come close, some of them with the power. For Angad was known as Bali Putra, but he was a great devotee, trained by Hanuman Baba, well-rounded, well-respected. But his love for Sri Ram was so great. Come. All those demons in the Ashok Patika around Sita. Come for us. Don't come here, look pretty soon. When I see Monday morning come in the hand, no clothes by some arrows in them. All done. But all that is glitter does not mean it is gold. Come on, every demon, we want all the demons. Where is the Yuvraj? Come on, Yuvraj! Circle, navigate him, try your best. One again and again. So we are sending a message to the black crew. I do not know how you'll make this. But we are looking for young children on the black side, so tomorrow we'll have a level fight. So all you generals try to go and see if you could hustle some children tonight. We won't kidnap nobody children, you know. We need some young guys on the black side. Everybody on the black side must get a chance. And we'll give a chance to the Testament too, because them who says, I know myself, them on that side. Angad says, oh, you don't eat no one. So much a nice thing, here come the man. Puri, kachori, laddu, game, and guy. It up, baby, come the man. And these doubles, who might have sent for some China the other day again on. See why Baba just get in trouble? We asked to patronize in the form of sales, and we talked to our sales crew. Many of them say, Baba, we don't want to come and walk Ramleela, you know. We just only hear you, job well done, so I say thank you. One of the guys, so they say, Babs, you hug your head. Again, a special thanks to Uncle Baldew, not only for his services with the generator, he has saved us. However, that beautiful entrance you see is donated by him, and he has added a new aspect for the younger generation in the form of games. I told him to bring some Street Fighter, and he said next year. If you bring Street Fighter here, I ain't nothing here, I ain't over there. We have the old street fighting going on right there. devotees. In the great words of Mortal Kombat, also Tess, your mind gonna come now, alright. I'm gonna say come. Double up, double up. One and go, try two, try two. We're carrying one Mara, you're in two Mara. Our Leela, my dear devotees, will continue until Monday. However, on Sunday morning, bright and early, we'll be moving with the effigy of Ravan. Today was a very busy day for our warriors. If you look around in all the trains, you are going to see different colors. They have been painting the Ravan today. Some way they use a green, I see green. So we must say special thanks to our Ravan crew led by none other than Mr. Bruce himself. I must say special thanks to our black side tonight and to Mr. Cracks. Every night he was here on time together with his family. Reintroducing after many years we have the big man called Pressure. Last night we had 9 back in the house. Remember my dear devotees, as of today, Felicity Ramleela begins. So when I was finished on Monday, we can go and give our brothers in Dharma a little support. On Sunday evening, we will have the effigies of Ravan standing tall. We will have the Indian High Commissioner and other guests joining with us. We will have live streaming, radio stations, TV stations, internet stations. And on Monday, my dear devotees, Ram Bharat Milap, we will have tears being lit on the roadway to all the members of the community and environs. When you hear the cars are coming out, come out of your homes, do a little bit of rice, flowers and sprinkle. If you want to light some tears, please feel free to do so. In the older ages of when my father was alive, we would light tears from the temple, come straight down. So if you want to start back that tradition, it is a good one. To no avail. Ravan got very disappointed. Ravan is making his way while his warriors are still trying. He's taking his time. Do I really want to go there and do this? Or should I fight the war? If I win, I will win over everything without moving a finger. Or if I lose, I will be humiliated. Taking some advice from his youngest, Yuvraj. Yuvraj said, go Nari, get him, Nari, get him. Ravan says, clear the field. Give him some room. But that big evil himself, my God, who is going through his own emotions, a bit of depression. He got roughed up. Then he was assaulted. Now he's suffering from separation of his son Prahas. He was insulted. He was challenged. Mixed emotions, but he still goes. He is thinking that this is a great opportunity. It says he begins to stretch the back, cracks the neck. He begins to stretch the arms, the feet. He begins to move around. And there he looks at the feet. Angad says, come, come. If you just move the foot, I will give you everything you want. That one is coming closer and closer. And he begins to stretch the hands a little bit. It is aching him in the heart to bend the back and bend the knee. surrender, a retreat. But for the sake of not fighting a war, he stretches his arms a little bit and he goes down, just gently bending the knee. And then he gets back up, he says, no, wait, he starts to think again. He begins to scratch the beard. The dead head is talking to him at the same time. He flexes the muscles, cracks the joints on the finger, clears the brain a little bit. And he goes back closer and closer. And once again, we must say special blessings and thank you to all our players. They have come down in the numbers. And I always tell our president on the first day, the field is almost empty, but by Sunday, you can't move, And it is not even Sunday and our field is already filled. Special welcome to all other groups yesterday and the day before. We had members of the Camp Road Ramleela committee joining on the outside. We had members representing the real Pierre Road Ramleela joining us in the past nights. Rowan now, he makes up his mind for better or worse. He goes down now a little lower and lower. He stretches the arm, bends the knee, bends the back. He is going down to hold the feet of Angad. He is going closer and closer. He is aiming at the foot as he almost reaches. Angad jumps back, well done. He said, Rawan, listen, do not touch my foot. Touch the foot of Sridham. Rawan got upset, he says, listen, Angad, listen. And they go neck to neck, chest to chest, nose to nose now. Bali, Putra, Angad and Rawan. And Angad begins to bawl, and as he bawls, he screams, the crown of Rawan will fall off the head. He will take the crown, go pelt the crown, and he will bring it and rest it at the feet of the Lord. Bring it for the Lord, bring it fast and go back, quick, nobody else see. Nobody else see. Go back fast. He says, now listen, you have lost your crown, so you have lost the battle. He says, listen now and go back to the feet of the Lord, do not bow at my feet. I cannot grant you anything. But listen, and Rawan says, wait, you have set in too much of rules. You have said your part and I will say mine. Let warriors be warriors. And the next time we meet on the field, let it be known, let it be said, war is at hand. The two warriors will have a little scuffle, my dear devotees, for the sake of entertainment. Yes, sir! And in doing so, after they will have the little scuffle, my dear devotees, and I will give them a moment in time. I know we started a little late, so we go in a little later than the 9 o'clock hour. However, we will not pass 10 past 9. Where's our task? I say, don't sit down tonight, Face to face, nose to nose. A warm-up for Sunday. Bali Putra versus the beast, the brick, the phenom, Rawan himself. Hard, hey! My dear devotees, over the course of my life, I have seen the fig tree being used for puja, for food, for decoration, for Diwali. But in Pierre Road, the fig tree is a deadly weapon, Them things fly, look trouble. almost 7 o'clock, but I will not run too late. Angad says, oh Ravan, the next time we meet, we will be warriors amongst warriors. Angad will take the muktar and he will leave. Ravan will go to his entourage. He says, oh Meghnad, Trivit, Turmuk, Adikaya, Adikampar, Kumbh, Nikum, Mahariksha, warriors of near and far, children and children of my children, children of my brothers, gather your entourage. Angad will return to Sri Ram. War is at hand. We must fight. Ravan does not want to change. Sri Ram says, oh Hanuman, Nal, Neel, Trivil, Sushen, make haste and prepare for battle. For tomorrow will be official. But as the task continues, we welcome all our players not to take a parade, but we are going to have a preview for the first round of the battle begins tonight. And we want to have our little children being led by Hanuman Baba on the red side firstly. We want our little children on the red side to be led by Hanuman. And we want the black side to come out and send out some of your junior warriors. War is at hand. Har Har Mahadev again. All hands on deck. Mahasangram. This great battle. Look at the entourage of Ravan, my dear bodies. For it was once said that the arrows of Ravan will block out the sun. Hanuman Baba said we will fight in the shade. For the army of Ravan will eat out villages and drink out rivers. And look at the warriors today. Let us get the younger ones in front and then the older ones. Come on. We need to see our children on the field. Supreme and Jambavan was also part of it. Come on, come on. One guy will teach you the Jambavan jump, my brother. So the warriors, the younger ones, make their way on the side. Let us get the Ram and the Lakshman. Let us get the Ravan and the Meghnad on the center playing arena. This is the Mahasangram, my dear Buddhis. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanam bhavati bharata. Abhyutanam adharmasya dharatmanam srijanam pavitranam sarunam. Vinashaya kadoshvikam dharma sansar paratmayam. Shambhavani yuge yuge. Lord Shiva, you cannot be sitting now, you know. The Mahasangram, Yanka, Lanka, Yuddha, it was called in Ramayana. The war of Lanka. The brothers of this devotion, Moses, the father and son of destruction, wielders of the great Kuranbu, sons of Dashrath, Moses, the lineage of Brahma himself, always present, Hanuman Baba, we have Devi Mata, Narad Muni, Shambhu Dhata. on the field. For when wicked is not trimmed and put in its place, it is continues on the outside. Bhagwan's aggression says, evil will always prosper while good men do nothing. Bhagwan says, enough is enough. Time for a change. I have allowed you to perform all your leaders, and you have not changed your attitude. Now it is time for me to do my part. Look at the warriors, my dead goodies. This action will put fear in the hearts of all mankind. Only members of the TriStar, send a few of them in the center. I want to get the little children. Get the little ones in the center field for me. All the tassels go in the center now. Walk and play. I want to highlight the little children on the center. On display the tassel. Send the little ones, send a few of the little ones. All, go. We want to highlight the children, come on. Crack it open now, come on, tonight, my daddy, what is? Freedom says, take from them everything and leave them nothing. Where's our young Yuvraj? Yuvraj, come on, we give it Yuvraj. What's this, Freedom? I'm giving you the president of the young, or the president of the small Ramleela, the small Rawan Association. Circumnavigate is the younger warriors, look at them. And look at our Tassa man, the Tassa, the base bigger than some of them. Come on, make some noise for our children, come on! When all the children is lying in a hospital and in a ditch and sitting in a train and in jail, ours are playing Tassa, jumping on the field. This is what Ramleela is about. Well done indeed. Where's our lunchman, your friend Yuvraj? Oh, we have a challenge, man, we have a challenge. Well done. This guy, this little child, my dead bodies, I remember last time when I went on the road into school. In the crowd, he was dancing, you know. And he went up on the stage, and when I said jump, he said, Baba, I understand, you know. But today, look at his feet, look at the hand movements. Show them how we do it. This is Pierre Road! Baby mother, stop dancing, and she don't miss. Somebody bring a coach over. in the morning to 6 in the evening, battle will take place. Warriors of the same caliber will fight each other. Generals will fight generals, lieutenants, lieutenants. Those who are possessed brahmastic missiles that Ram and Lakshmana will only fight the higher ranking. However, Hanuman Baba will be the one in charge of discipline on the side of Sri Ram. Meghnad will lead the warriors on the side of Ravan. We see the midst of Gurmukh, Atikaya, the Kampan Mahodar, Tishira, Shum Manishum, the children of Kumbhakaran. Then we will see the big giant himself, the cerebral assassin, Meghnad, Shaktiman, Lagela Chamanako. We will see Kal and Amy. We will see the moving of the throne at Jol Mountain. Then we will continue in battle again. Tomorrow, the ground will be filled with the blood. We will fight on the hills and the valleys and all over. This battlefield now will become what we call the Mahayuddha, Mahasangrama, the Lanka Yuddha. So with that in mind, all players, we ask you to come out one more time, circle, navigate, and make our way to the reading shed. We have come to the end of our Leela for this afternoon, and we are telling you to come out and make your final parade. To all those who are on the outside, we say blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Patronize still in the form of sales. Whatever you get goes back to Ramleela. We did not get the opportunity to do the vote of thanks today, so as soon as we finish, we will do it. However, we are done it earlier today. Remember, tomorrow when you come, we are only allowed to park on the side of the road, with the ground. Anything else, vehicles will be towed away. This is special thanks to the police force right here from Shagwanas, our mayor, great supporter of Ramleela, to all our hard-working members, to all our financial supporters. Again, we do apologize our vote of thanks. However, it was a jam-packed session. We did start after 7. So with that in mind, we do apologize. Our food tonight was sponsored by Uncle Ramesh Ramcharan, and the Prasad was sponsored by the Soju family. Both are great supporters of my group, the Saraswati Ramai and Chautal group. This is special thanks to the Satyam Dance Academy for your wonderful job once again. The Chaista Dance Group, Mr. Ramutar on the photography. I thank you, the drivers, for not selling not even one number tonight. Thank you to my brother Ramesh Narai. I say blessings and thank you. To call sound crew and lighting supply, we say thank you. All those who have sponsored Prasad food in the past nights and the coming nights, we say thank you to my brother-in-law and sister, Mr. Chota and Pearl Narayan, all the way from Arima. I will miss you tomorrow, but I know you can't be here. So we say blessings and thank you. Well done, well done. So I hand you over to my brother in Dharma, Ramesh Bhai, to do the final closing mantras. Remember, in a simple manner we pray. For whatever we have done in the service of the Lord. If we have come short in any way, try man, but only the Lord. We ask you, may our Leela be a success.
Om Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Janardanam Yat Pujitam Maya Deva Paripurnam Tadastami Om Astoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu नित्यस्कार त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा ॐ शान्ति 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 सियापति रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय
प्रेम से बोलिए अयोध्यापति रामचंद्र की उमापति महादेव की अवधूत हनुमान की इंद्रावन लाल की आदि शक्ति जगदम्बे माता की प्रेम से बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की सबको जय 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 सीताराम. We have a players meeting in the pavilion immediately. So as soon as you collect your parsad and your okay, they say change your clothes and come back. But please do come back, you know, when I change all the clothes all gone. So players meeting as soon as possible in the pavilion or on the pavilion technically.